If you listen to the news, you'll hear all about the wars going on, terrorist threats, climate change, all manner of crime and mayhem going on. There's devastation everywhere. And every day we are inundated with urgent messages that scare us, that we have to stock up on food and water and things, and all this TV programming and government warnings tell us we have to be afraid, very afraid. When we buy food, we're afraid there are poisonous ingredients in there. Think back when we were little, we used to drink out of the garden hose. We'd play outside in the dirt. We'd ride bikes with no helmets. We would be out playing in the neighborhood, going in and out of people's houses, and our parents didn't call us till dinner time. We walked to school alone with the neighborhood kids, and we didn't worry if a predator was going to jump out and snatch us. We had no cell phones, and we never lived in fear. We'd play outside, and we learned how to live our lives that way. But now we live in dread. We watch shows that have us witness countless murders, countless terrible things. Kids play video games and they see evil things. How can we feel inspired to create our best life when we live in fear and in a vibration that will attract the way we're feeling? Whatever is entering our life in the moment is what we're afraid of, what we're dreading. And also, let's not hang out with people that are fear mongers. You're trying to talk positive and the person is saying, yes, well, you know, the economy's bad. Yes, you know, these politicians have it messed up. And you know, there are murderers out there, and that's all true. But if we live in fear like that, those thoughts, our thoughts and our feelings have an energy. And they weaken us if we're thinking in those negative terms. Because what you fear about, you bring about. And we've been taught that the feeling gets the blessing. So how you feel is what you're going to attract. And fear is not what our spirit is made of. Our source is not based on fear. But we're convinced that we have to live in fear based on all this scary information that arrives to us on the internet, on the radio, on the TV, and through people. If we want to live a prosperous, happy, joyful, inspired life and create beautiful experiences, we cannot always be living in a state of anxiety and fear and dread and worry and anger. Franklin Delano Roosevelt had said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. We have to believe that the universe is friendly. It's made up of love and peace and kindness and well-being. We have to believe that, because then we'll align with that understanding and refuse to live in fear. And we will be able to allow all the wonderful things that we want, to receive protection, guidance, inspiration. We can create a life that we desire. We could handle whatever comes our way with our full energy, because when we worry, we're chipping away at our energy and we're weaker. We will go through hard times, but we have to know the universe is good. Our Creator is good. Don't doubt it. So let's refuse to live in fear. Let's refuse to attract to ourselves the vibrational, energetic equivalent that we're grasshoppers, like they said, in the face of giants. The giants are all the things we're afraid of, the imaginary fears we have. The problems are the giants, and they're holding us back. But those obstacles, we have to move them out of the way and believe we're not grasshoppers. And remember, the opposite of fear is courage. And I'm here to encourage you to face your tomorrows with joy, with love, with faith, with hope. And I'm making these videos to inspire you, to encourage you. So follow with me. My channel is called Create Your Best Life. There are playlists there on self-improvement and personal development, and just ways to with good practices and good behaviors that we can keep in mind as we go through life. Because as a teacher, what I'm teaching, I'm also learning, because it's reinforcing it in me to remember it as I'm talking about it. See you there.